Alright, so this is our Willys Harrison heater project. Bought on eBay. This is the old core, and what you can see, the actual, whenever we welded or actually filled, or tried to fill, it came out like everywhere. So it was pretty bad. So what we ended up doing is we created something that was out of brass tubing using the same old units. We got to test this though, right?
Yeah.
Make sure it works. But it looks like it's pretty solid. So the only thing is whether or not it'll dissipate enough heat, which I think it will. Here's the housing for it, and this was rusted on the end, and we kind of welded that together. Not the best, but and yeah, and then painted it. So, and here's the piece that goes on the inside, or the part that attaches actually to the frame or to the body itself. And then we got a new motor. Since we converted our Jeep to 12 volt, 6 volt doesn't work anymore. So this was actually a Dayton motor. It's model 3LCH7. It's 12 volt permanent magnet DC. It's 135th horsepower, 2350. You can purchase this from Granger. I think it's about 50 bucks or so. But it should run pretty efficiently, even though it's got 3.7 amps. I'm not sure if that's continuous amps or if that's like startup amps. I'm hoping it's startup amps. And then what's nice is these bolts are reversible. I'm not using a vice grips, which is not the best tool. And then the wiring should be pretty simple too. We're going to have a ground, and then we'll have a hot lead that goes to the switch. And the switch we bought from Kaiser Willys. Okay. Was it that long before we took it apart? Maybe.
I don't know. Yep, that's good. That's going counterclockwise.
Here we're testing the switch, which has 3 settings. It should not work. I keep hearing noises. Does not work. Okay. Yikes, that's probably the fast way. And then next one is lower.
Yeah.
And then the final one.
Oh, that's nice.
What's happening is there's a resistor on the back with a spring on it. When you reduce the speed of the motor, the extra voltage and amperage will actually go into the back of that and heat up. So that's kind of what it's there for. It's got a big, thick ceramic insulator there. It's a pretty slick design. I mean, it's something that's used on a lot of older electronic components. So the only other thing we got to do is we got to make sure that this works. This doesn't leak. We got a whole bunch of solder on both ends. It looks like it's pretty tight.
It looks good.
It looks really good, but we just don't know. And we don't know.
I see the smallest bolt. Like
what?
They're not even bubbles.
No. Do it again.
See it?
It's like 60 now. Got it, you're moving it.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah. Woo! Nice.
That's 66 years.
Yeah.
For the bracket that holds the heater on the other side. So these are the 2 knockout things for the hoses for the coolant. And then there's 2 mounting bolts that's going to go through, and one of them is right here. So we have to take those out, and then the mounting posts will stick right through and just replace these. We'll put new nuts on them. So one's going to be right here, and the other one's right there. And then also we're going to have to take off this bolt on the head, and also the one right here on the water pump. And that's for routing the heater pipes. And then the hose. So this is the one that's going to go on the head. It's got a valve to switch it off in the summer when heat is no longer needed.
Yep.
And then we got hose clamps and a hose. The other fitting is inside, I think.
Yeah, sounds good.
So,
Right.
It's working.
Good deal.
Going everywhere.
It's good. It's okay.
Alright, I got all these out. I just see if I can get those cage nuts on.
Yeah. Well, change the motor mount, but
It's close, but it's okay.
yeah. Nothing's leaking all over the place.
Let's protect that. Still warming up.
Yeah.